welcome back to the channel. Today I am making a Italian flag lasagna. That's right, you heard it right. Italian flag lasagna. There's gonna be green, there's gonna be a white layer, and there's gonna be a red layer. I'm gonna try out my Italian deli, had this brand, oven ready lasagna. No ruffles like the North American traditional lasagna. These are you don't have to pre-boil these, and I'll show you how I stack these together. Just make sure that you have enough. I pre-counted how many my tray will take. I hope what you take away from this putting together is, I've never done this before. I've never created an Italian flag lasagna. I just came up with it because I knew I had spinach, and traditionally you do make a spinach layer with more North American style lasagna. By the way, Italians don't eat lasagna with this stuff in it. They usually just have layers and layers of pesto with red sauce, and sometimes it includes meat, sometimes it doesn't. So this is very North American. This is my own creation, and I hope what the takeaway is use what you have. Maybe you have fresh spinach and you might just have to check the consistency. Obviously, if there's so much water in it, you'll have to make sure you drain out. If you have kale, maybe you put kale and not peas. Use what you have. So I do have spinach, peas, and I have some pesto sauce. I have some leftover tomato sauce. I even have some leftover tomatoes that someone didn't eat. So I'm gonna create the red sauce first, because really, ideally, the red sauce should stew. That's what makes a red sauce so delicious. I may, depending on the consistency and how much meat, I may open a jar of tomatoes and add it to this sauce that I need to use that's in my fridge. I will use what I have left in my pantry, as far as I have some shallots, I have some garlic, and I have a full onion, as well as I have a part of an onion that I need to use up. So the white sauce will consist of cottage cheese, cream, and some eggs, salt and pepper, and probably Romano cheese as well on that layer. I have this camera. I have another camera that will focus in on what I'm doing. I won't bore you with all the chopping. I'll just take a few seconds to show you how I did it. And I'm also gonna include my Rayban Metas. We can have fun with my Meta Raybans. And let's start cooking.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
Well, I'm going to wear these so you can see what I am doing with the white layer. This is cottage cheese, not ricotta. You know, routinely in North American lasagnas, they put in ricotta, but I have cottage cheese, and I bet for most of us, we have cottage cheese. Meta, start recording. So this is, look, I'm not even measuring. I know my pan is this big. I want one full layer of this. I am gonna put eggs, cheese. 750 gram. You know what? I'm gonna put it all. And it's such a great protein. You saw me put some more white wine in. You do want this liquidy because a little bit more fluid than you would think. Well, with any lasagna really, but especially because of these noodles. These noodles like to soak up water. Kind of smash this. I'm smashing it a bit with my whisk, like kind of using it like as a potato masher. I don't necessarily want the big pebble size, small pebble, but you want the essence of that creaminess. So I'm gonna put 2 eggs in this. Allows the lasagna to meld together, even though it's a very liquidy sauce. It's looking yellow, actually, darn it. I guess depending on your eggs, my white Italian flag is turning to powder yellow. Oh no. I'm gonna add a good amount of mozzarella to this as well, and Romano, since from Australia. It's amazing. Red gum smoked salt. Let's put some salt in. It's gonna be a very flavorful lasagna. I'm gonna put in pepper. This is the white layer. You don't want it to be too mild. Okay, the other essence that you want in the white level, fresh nutmeg, or just nutmeg if you don't have fresh. Something about nutmeg in white layers of any cooking. Gonna get this nutty flavor. And perhaps not be able to put your finger on. That smells so good. This is why, this layer is really why it needs to set. When it comes out of the oven, it should sit by itself for at least a half an hour. The cheese on top, it's got its own little oven and insulation happening. The egg within this layer will really set up and firm up, which is nice. Okay, I'm ready for that. That is ready. Beautiful. We are ready. This is the thing with lasagna, right? It always takes such a bunch of time to get to this point where you're actually layering. It's worth it. It's a delicious dish, and especially like this. Here's the green layer in order of green, then white, then red. I ended up using the whole 750 gram container of cottage cheese. I smushed down the cottage cheese. I added mozzarella, a couple of eggs, and you just kind of have to know your consistency. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to get a bunch of liquid so that I can put it at the bottom because of the noodles going down. 5 noodles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's try to get that. Oh, let's do it like this. Our green level is going down. Let's put a little bit of the cheese. Acts as a glue, right? To hold it together. Okay, and scoop off, and then we're gonna spread it around. This kind of makes it a one-dish dinner because we've got our vegetables, we've got our carbs, we've got our protein. Lots of protein in this. Look at that, is perfect. I have my heat up to 400 actually, and it is at 400 right now. When I put it in, I'm gonna drop it down to 375, and I'm gonna cook it for sure 45 minutes. The noodles say 25 minutes. I'll check it. Oh my God, that is so good, even just on pasta. Really good. Pesto, peas, spinach, onion, salt and pepper. A little bit of mozzarella, not too much. We don't need it. 2, 3, it's like cards, and cards, and whoa, looking pretty good. White. Oh, I'm gonna do a thin layer of, I need most of this cheese at the top. So, and there's cheese in this actually, I shouldn't have done that. Spread that evenly. Wow, that looks so good. Beautiful. Because it has cheese in it, we don't have to put in the cheese. And this whole time, I thought I was catching that. So we've done the green level with the cheese. Red level. Now don't worry if this is, it has the fluid, because these oven noodles drink up the liquid. So don't worry too badly that it seems too liquidy to you. Now I will put a bit of cheese on this. I'm gonna try to press it, allow it to soak up, and top it with cheese. Now I'm going to put this in covered. So there you have it, some Romano cheese. It doesn't have to be totally doused in cheese, because I don't know about you, but I love to see, we're all a family that loves to have the noodles dried out on the top. Okay, I'm gonna cover this and put it in for a half an hour. Come and check it, remove the lid, and allow the top to really... Moment of truth. It has been cooking for close to 50 minutes actually. And at the half-hour mark, I came in, took off the tin foil. Wow, that is good. See what I mean about the crusty, dry bits on top? Yeah, that looks pretty yummy. Moment of truth, real moment of truth. This has been sitting now for about 20 minutes, and let's give it a cut. So, I don't know that there's any tricks to cutting a lasagna. Noodles feel good, that's good. Some of the top ones seem a little on the dry side because of the oven heat. But I think one of the tricks is have a really good little spatula that really can go down and really flip it up. You know, they always say that first piece is not the prettiest one. There it is. Is it prevalent? The flag? Green, white, and red. Kind of got merged in. The white one's a little bit flatter. I'm gonna try it. Delicious. It really is. Probably going out on a limb, this might be my best lasagna ever, because I think why I like this lasagna so much is independently each of the layers taste so good, and they taste brilliant together. So give it a try. It's very good. Italian flag lasagna.